Hi everyone, it's me, Carbundance, and welcome to another food diary of 365 food diaries in this year, where I aim to share with you my development, my progress in the last year, from still in restriction but not wanting it to be true to real recovery. So if recovery is your goal for this year, these are exactly the videos that are going to help you. You now go and grab a snack or a meal, like the scariest thing you can think of and that your eating disorder can think of, and you use that moment to watch this video and eat that thing, okay? Okay, this is the coffee that I had in the mornings at that time. So now we enter this kind of glass bowl era. It's basically the same kind of meal that I had, but I just made more oatmeal. I was so trying to find the perfect consistency and perfect amount of water in order to have much volume but also much calories, but in order to just feel as full and to feel as much volume as possible in my tummy, so I could still run away from extreme hunger. That's basically what I did there. But the thing is, I could also show you this and say, wow, it's so extremely yummy, and it is extremely yummy. You will see that. Yeah, I mean, this is a whole, how do we say, it's like where you make mac and cheese in the oven. It's huge. It is like this, like it is a huge meal. You do not have to fill up your belly in order to feel satisfied, guys. This is just running away from what you have to do in order to recover. And it's just, for me, it was so satisfying to see, or I should say for the eating disorder, it was so satisfying to see the volume, the sheer volume of the meal. It felt so good, it's so healthy, and it's like eating chocolate cake for breakfast. And yes, no, it's like it's just manipulating and controlling things. I'm just trying to say the things that I think need to be said, because I think many people do it without realizing all of the reasons they are doing it for. This is a vegan protein bar. It's peanut crisp flavor. It's 26% protein, guys, and low sugar. This is not something that I needed per se. It's just, I was just challenging bars, and I was too afraid of the normal candy bars, even the vegan ones. So protein bars it was at that time. But you know what I loved about that? They all have the calorie count on them. You can just exactly know how many calories you take in there. And that's just, what was that? That's just something that, that the eating disorder liked again. Even though I was challenging that one. And so, of course, you guys can guess. You can guess 3 times in the comments. What was I... Sorry, this is a basket doing all these sounds. What are the signs of this picture, in this picture, that what I actually wanted at that moment? 1, 2, 3, exactly. Snickers, because you see, peanut crisp flavor and with chocolate. That's what I actually wanted, okay? Let's see it for what it is. Okay, and it tastes like, I was really amazed at that time at the flavor. I'm not anymore, okay? Let's put it that way. The ingredients are like a plant protein mixture, and then a lot of artificial sweetness, which I actually didn't want, but these types of bars just are like that, and they give you just a lot of gas and bloating. That's how it is. But I was challenging them because I was also very afraid of artificial sweeteners. I was not only afraid of calories, but also, if not even more, afraid of just unnatural things that are just of unhealthy, unnatural things. That's what I thought. And yeah, for me in my brain, I tried to tell myself this is Snickers and healthy. It's healthier than Snickers. It's not, okay? Also, of course, I knew that at the time as well, but I just want you guys to know you don't need the extra protein. You don't need to emphasize protein, okay? We do not need as much protein as people try to make us believe. Banana ice cream is so beautiful, and the nut mixture, I'm wondering when the banana ice cream is going to be replaced with something else, because I finally realized then that it has to kind of change. Because yeah, I was just excusing my excuse to eat the same things over and over every day were just like because I love it and it makes me feel great, and that was true, but it was also because I was afraid to eat other things. It was only half the truth. And I'm telling all of these half-truths to you guys because I want you guys to stop for a minute and ask yourself, where am I telling myself half-truths? Where am I allowing my eating disorder to take something as an excuse, only looking at the positives, at the right motivation, but kind of ignoring the wrong motivation behind my actions? Do that, and you guys will be, your eating disorder will be freaking out at what you're coming to as a result. This is a caption of this girl Audra on Instagram. I basically think that she does great work. Just sometimes I think people can, like especially people with restrictive eating disorders, might think this is exactly what I need. I need to be able to lose weight without being all rigid about it. I just need balance. And I also have her program as well, and she comes from great intentions, but I think that people with restrictive eating disorders can take it as a means to still pursue weight loss and a perfect physique, while, you know, at this, it kind of got me more. I'm not blaming it. I'm just saying what the effects were on me. It kind of kept me in quasi recovery because I kind of said, well, yes, I'm eating more fats, more protein, and so balanced, and I just feel satisfied and not hungry anymore. But still, it was still restriction for me personally. And she writes, the takeaway here, though, is to be eating for your goals. And when I say goals, I want you to really think about it from a holistic perspective. In brackets, not just your weight. That's good. Think about your energy, hormones, satiation, body composition, and tastes. And I just think that, that's just something that I got from her postings a lot. Yes, she goes on a lot about mental health, but, you know, the goal for someone with a restrictive eating disorder should always be, the number one goal should always be mental health and getting rid of all of the fears. And with her program, she wants people to get rid of the food fears, but at the same time, she's encouraging weight loss, but only for those who need it. But, you know, it's like someone can be overweight and could lose some weight in order to still be at a healthy weight, but no one else can say that about someone. And a person with an eating disorder will come to the program and say, yes, I need to lose weight, but, you know, mentally that fucks them up. And it's just, I just think, even though she really hones into the mental health, she kind of neglects, for example, here in this post, that the goal could also be just mental, not physical. It's not, even if it's not the weight, it's maybe also not only the energy or hormones or satiation or body composition or tastes. Yeah, just something I want you guys to think about as well. This is anything, like, I am not saying anything negative. I'm just trying to raise awareness for that everyone has to kind of ask themselves, why am I trying out this program now? Is like, Is it maybe because I'm just afraid to just eat whatever I have, like, just eat whatever I want mentally and physically? Is it maybe because I'm looking for another guide of rules and things how to do and looking for the perfect way to go about things? Yeah. Okay, so this was the dinner at the time. Yeah, wheat, rice, and this is a dip also as well. It looks super yummy, and then with yogurt as well. And I was super happy and felt so strong in keeping that up. But yeah, still very attached to whole foods there. It was really super yummy. The sad part about it is just that I weighed these things, okay? I weighed them. Chickpeas and rice are not to be weighed, and so is nothing else. So is anything else, I think I should say. Look at it. Nice. But also, like, with all these vegetables, I just had this craving. This is a screenshot that I took a week ago. It's actually, yeah. Some of you guys might know her. I'm not going to name her in the video now, but if you guys know her, you know, or you might write it in a comment. This is just something I just want to raise awareness because I was struggling myself. And it's the typical purple, yellow, blotchy. No, that's not what I wanted to show. It's what I want to is this. It cuts off circulation to multiple spots on hand simply by touching with the other hand. And if you see, this is also something that I am struggling with since I had these chilblains or the Raynaud's syndrome. It's just the circulation is not optimal. And you will see it throughout my what I ate a year ago videos where that started. And this is just something because she's, you know, this is how bad it is with her. It was in one of her stories. It needs to be a warning sign. This is a sign that the circulation is not optimal at all. And it can be a sign of huge undereating. She sells her coaching and stuff, and I really think that, you know, I'm not going to judge anything about that, and I'm just trying to raise awareness about something that I had to struggle with as well, and it was because I underate, and it's because of caloric restriction, and her program is actually about restricting calorie intake by not counting calories but manipulating the volume, like focusing on calorie undense foods, low calorie foods. And yeah, that's just problematic, so I wanted to share it with you. Okay, this is what I ate for breakfast: a huge bowl of Cine minis and this banana milk. An apple later, a banana later, and then Kinder Country later. I love these. all of these things I still have from the beginning of my recovery. This was a photo that my mom sent that day from when, this was even before I went into eating disorder treatment. It was the summer before in 2003, and I was 13 at that time, or 14, not sure right now. But no, I think it was actually in the summer before I went into, it was summer 2004, and then in the winter, in October, I went into the eating disorder treatment. That was a holiday where I was not well. You see all of the hair? I am sure I will get back to that the more I am fully recovered. But you see, oh, that's the reason why I wanted to show it to you. You can see it's just kind of an empty look in my eyes, empty eyes. I just think, well, maybe it's only me because I knew how I felt there, but it breaks my heart because I was so caught and imprisoned already in anorexia. Yes, this was what I ate in the night. It's actually also cute because David actually, he left for some appointment with friends, and I think with band in church. But the thing is, he said, you will see how much I love you. And I said, well, what? Like, what's going on? And he said, yes, just later, you will just see. And then, I don't know, then he called me and said, pizza is ready. And I went to the oven, and there he put in the pizza. And then I remembered, yes, I mentioned before that I actually want to have some pizza. I would like some pizza, but I don't want to get it from the basement. And that's from someone who loved to get in more steps. And even I taught myself not to go down the stairs and up in order to do more steps or burn calories. That's how bad it was with me. I loved every step that I could do additionally. I'm not doing that anymore. And he actually prepared this, and you will see, it's the Garden Gourmet. I thought it was vegan, but it's not. You will see it in the picture later. This is with cheese on top, but it's a protein lovers vegetarian pizza. It's with soy protein on top and a lot of vegetables. It's really yummy, guys, and I ate the whole thing. I was hungry there. And you know, there's this voice in the head that says, well, you ate so much more than you were hungry for yesterday with the lasagna. When you see the video of yesterday where I really ate a lot, even though I really wasn't hungry, it just sounded good and I just wanted to be able to do it. And there are these voices in my head. That's why I'm not recovered yet. And the thing is, that's why I was just like punching these voices into the face by, of course I can eat pizza today, even though I ate more than I was hungry for yesterday. You're not the one to tell me that. And that's what I did. And some cucumber with it. So this was the one David took a video, a photo for me and for you guys before he put it into the oven. It's Garden Gourmet Protein Lovers Pizza, and I wrote vegan on it, but it's not. It's this one. Whoops. If you guys want to buy it, I had it from Rewe. It's pizza frozen with pieces of soy, how do you say, TVP, textured vegetable protein, and mozzarella. And these are the ingredients. It's like, yeah, basically a vegetarian pizza. And it's just a lot of things like oil and cheese and, you know, refined flour and milk and more oil and stuff. And that's, yeah, that the eating disorder freaks out about. I hope you can give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Just please give me a feedback. And I will see you next video. Bye.